So this guy unalive his friend and think he's going to get away with it. His name is Sadiq Zubairu, while the name of his friend is Bello Adams. They once worked together in Kano Electricity Distribution Company back in 2017 to 2024 when Sadiq got a new gig in Federal Inland Revenue Service, and his friend Bello was asking him how he got that gig in that company. But Sadiq, being a con artist that he is, told him that he bought the job from that company and it cost him 3 million naira to actually get the job. And Bello was like, okay, this company I'm actually working in doesn't pay well and I have 3 million naira. Can I also get the job? And his friend Sadiq told him, yes, you can actually get the job. Send the 3 million naira for me and I'll contact the person that actually got me that job. But that didn't happen because Sadiq wasn't having any contact at all. It all started when Bello transferred that 3 million naira to his friend. Days passed by, weeks passed by, months passed by, but he hasn't had anything about the job. So he decided to ask his friend, what's going on? I haven't had anything about the job. Are you sure you actually got the job? But his friend Sadiq, which has squandered the money, didn't want to repay back the money he owed Bello. He told him that the job is ready. He should come to his house to pick the application for that particular job. And Bello, trusting his friend, decided to drive to his house to go pick the job application for that particular position he's looking for. As he drove to his house, he didn't know that Sadiq has lured other people, like 2 other people, to actually come to his house and connive with them to unalive his friend Bello. As Bello came to his house, he drove to his house, he met his friend Sadiq, trusting his friend, waiting to actually collect the application. But what met him was a different thing. They actually pound on him, tied him up, and they started beating him. As they started beating him, mistakenly, the hands of Sadiq got into Bello's mouth, and Bello beat his hand and almost removed his finger. Then one of the guys that he hired carried a pistol used in pounding pepper, using pounding yam, used it and hit the back of the head of Bello, and Bello passed out. Immediately he became weak. That didn't stop them because they also tied him and used other sharp objects to stab him on his body. And they used that same pistol to hit him multiple times on his head till he became motionless. And they actually succeeded in killing him. So they decided to use Bello's car to drive him to where they are going to dump his body. They drove him to where they are going to dump his body. They dumped his body. Then they drove back with his car and hid it in a garage, not knowing that when police will start their investigation, that investigation is going to use in tracking where that said car was and was going to use in catching this Sadiq that has committed this crime. Then the family of Bello started calling him, but his phone was unreachable because already Sadiq has carried his phone and his car. But they didn't actually relent because they involved the police, and police started an investigation. And before leaving the house, before Bello left the house, he told his people that he was going to Sadiq's place to go collect the said application for the job that he has paid him for. But that didn't happen because he didn't return back. So this information was used in tracking Sadiq and was used in arresting him. As they arrested him, he made the shocking confession on how the incident happened. It's a very, very heartbreaking story when he made that shocking confession because everybody in Bello's house trusted him to be a good friend to his friend Bello, but that didn't happen because he became a predator. The police have arrested him and he has made the confession, so he's going to be charged to court for what he has actually committed. I'm going to be still updating you guys furthermore. If you like the video, please subscribe.